שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו, ספרו בגויים כבודו, בכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים, איי איי איי, כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים, ואדוני שמיים עשה, הוד והדר בפניו ובתפארת במקדשו. עבור לאדוני נשבחו עמים, עבור לאדוני כבוד ועוז, עבור לאדוני כבוד שמו, שאו מנחה ולא לחצרותיו, איי איי איי, הסתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש, חילו מפניו כל הארץ, אמרו בגויים אדוני מלך, אף תיכון תבל ואל תימות, ידין עמים במישרים, יספרו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים ומהולל מאוד, יעלו שדי וכל השדרות, איי איי איי, אז ירננו כל הצייר לפני אדוני קיבה, קיבה לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק, ועמים באמונתו, איי ניי ניי ניי, איי ניי 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 ניי, איי ניי ניי ניי, איי ניי ניי ניי, איי ניי ניי ניי, איי ניי ניי. I'm getting some good entertainment here going on with the sound guys, so if I smile and look just slightly to one direction or the other, that's why. Sound guys are my sons, so that's why they can be here. All right, we're going to turn to page 9 now. Another new song to God, Psalm 98. מזמור שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, כי נפלאות עשה, הושיע לו ימינו וזרוע קודשו, איי איי איי, הודיע אדוני ישועתו לעיני הגויים, קהילה צדקתו, זכר חסדו ואמונתו לבית ישראל, ראו כל אפסי הארץ את ישועת אלוהינו, ראו לאדוני כל הארץ, פצחו ארדנו וזמרו, זמרו לאדוני בכינור, בכינור בקול זמרה, בחצוצרות בקול שופר, הריעו לפני אדוני, לפני המלך אדוני, ירם הים כולו, תבל ויושביה, איי איי איי, נערות עמך וכך, יחד הרים ירננו, לפני אדוני קיבה, לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק, ועמים במישרים, איי 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 איי, איי 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 All right, to Mizmor David, page 13. A special Shabbat Shalom to the freed Bryness family, who I got to speak to on the phone today. Tamar, a regular leader of Mizmor LeDavid. one day again. But tonight, just me, page 13. Mizmor leDavid, Havul Adonai bnei li, Havul Adonai, Kavod va'oz, ay ay ay, Havul Adonai, Kevod shemo Havul Adonai behadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai, Al hamayim behakavod yirim, Adonai, hamayim rabim, Kol Adonai, bakoach, ay ay ay, Kol Adonai, ve'adar Kol Adonai, shover arazim, v'shaver Adonai, et arzei alvadot, v'yarkirem kemo egel, Levanon, ve'sirion, kemo v'nre'emim, ay ay ay, Kol Adonai, chotzer lavot esh, Kol Adonai, yachil midbar, yachil Adonai, midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai, yechol el ayalot, vayechesov, ye'arot, u'echalot, kulo omer kavod, ay ay ay, Adonai, lavavu yashav vayishev Adonai, melech le'olam, Adonai oz, le'amo yiten Adonai, yevarek et amo v'shalom. Hey, ay, ay, nay, 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 ay, nay, 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 ay, nay, 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 ay, nay, 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 ay, nay, 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 ay, nay, 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 ay, 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 nay, 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 ay, nay, 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 ay, nay, 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 nay. Page 15, Lecha Dodi, and I'm going to do the Australian Lecha Dodi. It's not really an Australian Lecha Dodi, it's the one I learned at Temple Emmanuel in Sydney, Australia. Often our good friend Anne-Marie from Sydney tunes into our live stream. I also had the opportunity to talk to our members, the Bostic family today, and their son is actually in Tasmania during this quarantine, and so he's in Tasmania. And Australia has a pretty good system for how things are going relative to other countries. So I'm thinking of Matan Bostic as well. Lecha Dodi, page 15. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Ishmiyanu el ha-meyuchad, Adonai echad, U'shemo echad, U'shemo tiferet, Ve'li'ila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Ki hi mekor haberacha merosh mikedem, Nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Yamin usmo tifrotzi ve'et Adonai taritzi al yadish, ben parti ve'nismecha ve'nagila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Now you rise and face the entrance, welcoming the Shabbat bride, page 18. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצולה תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי כלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. And we say to any mourners in our midst, Hamakom Yinachem Echem B'tok Shavei Tzion Yerushalayim. May God comfort you with all the mourners of Zion and Jerusalem. We are on page 19, Mizmor Shir, Psalm for Shabbat. Mizmor Shir LeYom HaShabbat, Tov LeHodot LeAdonai. ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. עלי עשו ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון Shabbat, Tov lehodot le'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Continue silently. Tzadika tamar yifrach, Kerez balvanon yisgeh shetulim b'veit Adonai b'chatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun b'seva deshenim v'ra'ananim Yehu lehagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri velo avlatabo. Adonai malach kiot lavesh. Lavesh Adonai ozita zarav tikon tevel baal timot nachon kisachar meaz be'amata nasu nerot Adonai nasu nerot kolam nisu nerot och yam. Kolot Maim Rabim Adirim Mishbereyam Adir Bamarom Adonai Edotecha Ne'emnu me'od Leveitecha nava Kodesh Adonai Leorech Yamim. We skip the Baruch Hu without the presence of a physical minion. We turn to Mariv Aravim, the creation prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bivaro Mariv Aravim. Yom v'layla כולל אור מפני חושך וחושך מפני אור, ועובר יום ובין לילה, מבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. Page 24. אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו, בשוכבנו ובקומנו, נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי אם חיינו, ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה. בברך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברכת אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. אל מלך נאמן. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו תותפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Continuing silently, pages 27 through 29. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת. אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת. Sustainer of our souls in life is God, and God does not allow our feet to slip. God makes us tread upon the high places of our enemies and exalts our dignity over all who may hate us. Page 32. Michamocha. Malchuto ratzon kubolehem, Moshe v'nei Yisrael chanash rabah b'simcha rabah, v'yamru chulam. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילה עושה פלא, נורא תהילה עושה פלא. מלכותך לעונך וכעניין לפני משה, זה עליון ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני גאון ישראל. 1, 2, 3, 4. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, say felle, Nora tehila, oh say felle. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom Ve'amitenu Malkeinu Lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom Ve'amitenu Malkeinu Lechaim. Ushmor אתה ועד עולם. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום ועמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום ועמידנו מלכנו לחיים. Rosalini Sukkot Shlomecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Apurei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael V'al Yerushalayim, V'shamru, the covenant of Shabbat. V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, La'asot et HaShabbat, L'dorotam Berit Olam. Veni v'bnei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asot et HaShabbat, l'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We skip Chatzi Kaddish and we go to the private Amidah, pages 37 through 48. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו amen. So we skip the matbeh tefillah without the presence of physical minyan and Kaddish Shalem, and after that would come time to count the Omer, and that we will do. The Omer, the period between Passover and Shavuot, period of anxiousness for farmers, for the Israelites in their wanderings in the wilderness, freed from Egypt, but not having yet received the Torah. Yesterday would have been the double chai count. We're going to count the next day. Today. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Hayom shiva shloshim yom shem chamisha shavuot u'shnei yamim la'omer. Tonight begins the 37th day of the Omer, making our way toward Shavuot. And on Shavuot, there will be a study session led by Rabbi Art Gould, Susan Simon, and myself, 8 p.m. until midnight by Zoom. Stay tuned. All right. Now going to tell a little history of an important American Jewish figure. Although in this case it is more than one important American Jewish historical figure. In fact, it's two. Well, it's really three. But I'm calling this a tale of two Kohanim because it involves two men named Cohen, both who played a role of sorts in the yellow fever epidemic in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1793. And I learned about this through another webinar from the American Jewish Archives in Cincinnati, the Jacob Rader Marcus American Jewish Archives, run today by Rabbi Dr. Gary Zola. Dr. Marcus, who it's named for, was my thesis advisor in rabbinical school. In any case, so they talked about this yellow fever in 1793. And one of the important figures in this was a man, a doctor, a physician named David Isaac Cohen Nasi. And I'll get to him in a second, but first I have to tell you a little bit about the yellow fever in 1893, Philadelphia. There were about 50,000 people living in Philadelphia at that time. 5,000, 10% of the population died. The Jewish population did fairly well as they quarantined pretty early. And the Philadelphia Jews in 1793 were not primarily a significant immigrant population as they were in Tennessee, in Memphis, I talked about before. So here's what you need to know. Dr. Benjamin Rush, who was a signatory of the Declaration of Independence, was sort of the chief physician in a way of the United States and certainly of Philadelphia, informally. And he had a treatment that involved bloodletting. And he was considered the authority. Well, David Isaac Cohen Nasi very much disagreed with him, and I'll get to that in a second. Now a little bit about this man. He was born in Suriname into the leading Sephardi family there. He was actually a descendant of David Nasi, who had founded the Jewish community there in the 1660s. He became president of the board of the local Jewish community, sort of a pre-federation kind of a thing, but it also ran the synagogue. And he also compiled a history of the Jews of Suriname. Now, restrictions on Jewish freedom came into Suriname, and so he fled to St. Thomas for a time, and then eventually to Philadelphia. And he arrived there in 1792, and he was the first Jewish physician to practice medicine in that city. And the yellow fever outbreak brought him into direct conflict with Dr. Benjamin Rush over the diagnosis and treatment. And he basically did not believe in bloodletting. He believed in hydrating people much more. And he only lost 19 patients out of 117 afflicted. So he quarantined, he hydrated, and it worked. So that's the first Cohen. He's really, last name is Nasi, but he went by David to Isaac Cohen Nasi. Now the other Cohen is the rabbi, a rabbi in Philadelphia at the time, Rabbi Henry Cohen, the leading rabbi in Philadelphia at that time. And his role was not so great. Unlike the rabbi in Tennessee, Rabbi Cohen basically left town. He went to Easton, Pennsylvania, and there's a nasty letter written about him from Samuel Hayes to the Gratz family, who that's the same as Rebecca Gratz of Ivanhoe fame and established the first Jewish religious schools, very famous family, Gratz College. And in that letter, he wrote about Rabbi Cohen, like many rabbis, he gives precepts that they don't mean to follow. Mr. Cohen, with all his morality, had flown and left his congregation and put their trust in that being himself had no faith in. So the Dr. Cohen did great. Rabbi Cohen, not so great. But I think an interesting footnote of American Jewish history and history of pandemics or epidemics in this country. So that is enough for now. We're going to return to our prayer book, recite the Aleinu, page 57. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'ateit gedula leotzer reshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech, malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, shehu notei shamayim ve'yoser haaretz, u'moshev yekaro v'shamayim mima'al, u'shchinat uzo begobhei miromim, u'Eloheinu einod, emet malkeinu efezulato, kakatu b'torato, v'dat hayom v'hashivota, El levavecha, ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim, b'shamayim mima'al, v'ha'aretz mitachat, einod. Kakatu b'toratecha, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, V'ne'emar v'chaya Adonai v'melech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yihye Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Turn to page 61. Before reciting the Mourner's Kaddish, I want to read a list of those names who died at this season in years past. The Yortzites, the anniversary of their deaths, occur during the coming week. And there's some really major figures in Temple Beth Abraham history and that I had the privilege to know, beginning with Sam Berkovich, the great Sam Berkovich of Oakland Raiders fame, Al Davis's best friend, and also established all kinds of baseball leagues in Oakland. Dozens of major and minor league players played on the Berkovich All-Star teams. Hannah Block, Charlotte Dane Brodke, Dora Davidson, Betty DeLuggage, Shirley Dorfman, who would have been the first female president, but she had to take care of her husband. He got very sick, and so she ended up not being that. She was an amazing person. Irving Dronzig, Don Eberhard, Lawrence Friedenberg, Leonard Glasser, Erwin Goldberg, Elaine Goodman, Julie Gusfield, Bernard King, Sylvia Good Margolin, Sarah Mendelson, Jeanette Strassman Morrow, Esther Morris, Charles Nagar, Margaret Nagar, Martin Rockmaker, Ida Rosen, Harold Rosenberg, Rose Sherman, Ernest Schern, Heinrich Spritzer, Matilda Ritter Spritzer, Eve Tobin, Lillian Tooman, Rosalina Van Gelder, Melvin Weiss, David Wolfs. We are in the Shloshim, the 30-day mourning period for Shirley Silver and Hannah Rubin, and the Shiva for Hannah Carter, who is the grandmother of our member Sarah Daniels, and I had the opportunity to hear from Sarah this week. She sent me some information about her grandmother, Hannah Carter, really an incredible woman, survived Kristallnacht, went with a number of children to Holland to flee Germany, did end up in Auschwitz, and survived all that to live into her 90s. May all their memories be a blessing. If anyone wishes to join me from your home in the Mourner's Kaddish, you'll find it on page 61. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah v'alma divrach Yerutei v'amlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chedecho Beit Yisrael v'agala u'bizman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam l'omei olmaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei Kudsha barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata Damiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Zichronam livracha, may the memory of the people that you were thinking of during tonight's Kaddish, may they be a blessing to you always. Amen. A few announcements. We will be streaming tomorrow, 9:30. For our Shabbat morning services. It was to have been Kitab Vav Shabbat, our 6th grade. They were going to be leading it, and Mazel Tov to that class and all they've learned. Saturday night, we will once again be doing Havdalah from my home, 8:30, really probably 8:35, 8:40 even, but you can tune in as early as 8:30. And Minyan every Monday and Thursday. We've got a couple at 8 a.m. We have a couple special events coming up. Well, actually, first of all, next Friday, services may be led by Hazanit Yael. We were talking about that since, although she's Shomer Shabbos, she can drive here and back technically before it's Shabbat at this time of the year, so she may be leading next Friday night. Have to confirm that though. We also have Shavuot, our study session, which I mentioned. There will be a movie called The Keeper, which is a Holocaust and soccer-related movie, and that's going to be watched by members of the congregation. There's a link that went out today, and then we'll have a discussion on it next Sunday night at 7:30. Also keep in mind the auction and celebration of our schools. That is happening on a few Sunday evenings from now, also at 7:30 p.m. And we have an annual meeting coming up the first Sunday in June. So that's what we have going. And I'm going to do a closing song now. I did not want to be here this Shabbat. I did not want to be here this weekend. I wanted to be in Seoul, South Korea. That is actually where I was scheduled to be. I was going to get to perform the wedding of Frankie and Ostina, who are members of our congregation. Have been working and studying with me. I was going to get to do a wedding in Korea with some Korean customs, but it was a full-on Jewish wedding as well. And very sad that I couldn't go. They were, of course, one of the first countries to shut down and quarantine, so we called that early. But nevertheless, I'm sad I didn't get to go, and mostly sad for Frankie and Ostina that they don't get to celebrate their wedding with family at this time. But a big mazel tov to them anyway, and in their honor, the song I'm going to do tonight is Od Yishama, which is a wedding song. It comes from the Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings, and the idea is, still can be heard in Jerusalem shouts of joy and gladness, the voices of the bride and the groom. Od Yishama Be'arei Yehuda so Yerushalayim bum 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 od yishama me'arei Yehuda uvechutzot Yerushalayim kol sason ve'kol simcha kol chatan ve'kol kala kol sason ve'kol simcha kol chatan ve'kol kala yai la la ya la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la la yai la 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 Shabbat Shalom.